see if everything's catching up here. Okay. Looks like everything's going okay. We'll see in a moment. Alright, so today we're gonna build a little bit of something. Not quite sure. Well, I actually am sure. I know what I'm building today. Oh, what I want to do is build out a supply depot. Hey, Payne, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I'm going to build out a bit of a supply depot, storage, and fueling area. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to run some conduit, well, some of the conveyor pipes from our refinery down under this little assembly, and we're going to run them out this way. I'm not quite sure how far out we're going to run it. I'm thinking probably about 10 blocks or so. Hey Mike, how you doing? So what we're going to do is say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this is probably a good location for it. And then we want, I'm probably going to do two large cargo pods side by side and then stacked on top of each other. So we'll end up with 4 large cargo. So if I do them side by side, we'll go to, that should be that. And then we want a walkway around it. So that's going to be 2, 3. And then I'm thinking for the hydrogen tanks, we may end up actually just mounting the hydrogen tanks on the side here so that they sit just above the ice. Like I said, I do want a bit of a walkway, so we're going to bring this out one more. And then that's going to come out this way. Alright. And then we can just do a little bit of fill in here. Now I'm not actually going to weld up any of this understructure, at least not originally, or initially, I should say. Yeah, no worries, Payne. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Gets that stuff going. And so now we're going to break out our curved conveyor pipe. And we're going to do that. And I don't need it flanged. We're going to do just a regular conveyor pipe here. Here. Come back to our curved. And now we can just run this out this way. This is going to run over here. And what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably do the half block like we did before. And then that will keep it connected, but below the ice level. And so that that way we'll actually have a redundant connection there. And then I'm going to do a walkway from here out over there. So it'll be basically a suspended walkway. So that's going to go there. It's going to go here. And we need you to go to that point. So you're going to go there. To there, and then that's going to tie into our cargo area, which, let's grab our cargo block, and since it's a good place for it, we're going to do the industrial cargo blocks, because, you know, why not, right? So now the question is, do I want them set up so that they're that way or faced that way? I mean, we could even go vertical with them. Actually, going vertical with them might not be a bad idea. Because if we go vertical, let's see here. I kind of like the idea of going vertical with these. Alright. And then for the... basically the reasoning here is that since we're running pipes out here, let's go... let's see what we've got. We've got our cross section and we have conveyor junction. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to go like so. To there, to there, and then we'll grab the cross section and we can then take it like that. Yeah, it's actually going to come out one. Which is fine. We can do that. Alright. Like so. And then we go vertical here. Right? Now, what that will allow us to do is that gives us... Hey, Zeron, how you doing? And so what that will do is that'll give us a connection on the back side here to tie into the hydrogen and oxygen storage tanks. Hey Thomas, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know it's been a while, right? It's just like just been getting back into it over the last week or so. Hopefully doing more in the near future. The new pipes? Yeah, I know, they're crazy for the resources. I mean, they're not much worse than the conveyor the old conveyor tubes, but or I guess yeah, tubes and pipes, right? But they look nice. They're rather snazzy. Right, and then what we're thinking here is we're going to go a couple of hydrogen. And what I'm thinking is we're going to use the industrial hydrogen tanks. Just because these things are awesome. Look at that. Alright, so what do I need for this? I need steel plates for these. Now, what I may need to do... I forgot these things are 3x3 as well, so I think... actually, so we have that. So let's bring this out. Like so. And that gives us the walkway through here, because we're going to have these connected up on the top. Do I want to bring... yeah, I guess we'll just bring that straight back. Alright, so we have that. And so that goes here. And that goes there. And now we have the connectors on the top. You know what, I'm going to have to put that cube in after all. Which is fine, I just... let's go, yeah. Oop. Wrong one, there we go. So we do that. And we're going to run somewhere through there. There it is. To there. Put another conveyor junction in. And now we just flip that. There. And I think we'll just do a small bend there. There we go. And then that gives us the option that if we need to expand out to increase the field, we can. Do I have full DLC? Yes, I have full DLC. Ooh. ESO, huh? Elder Scrolls is fun. I never got into the online. I actually was playing around with the Skyrim Together mod. That thing was pretty cool. For those who don't know, there was a third-party group that got together and released a free mod that allows you to play Skyrim as a multiplayer game. It's a little, it's more stable than it used to be, but it's a little wonky. But if you want the official experience, ESO is definitely a better way to go for that one. And coffee. See, I'm not a huge fan of coffee. I'm a tea drinker. I know. Un-American. Oh, let's see here. Well, and with Space Engineers, Keen, they've had some interesting tribulations with the DLC plans and policies, but I think they've kind of gotten it dialed in at this point. So basically, if it's new functionality, it's part of the expansions that they do, which is the free DLC patches. And then if it's new skins or variants, then it might be in the free expansion, but it may also be in a paid DLC package. So, and yeah, Skyrim together is a lot of fun, especially, you know, if you're hardcore into Skyrim, that is probably the most fun I think I've had in the game, outside of just doing the like ridiculous one-off storyline stuff. You know, where you make a custom character to do something silly. Go ahead and put 2 more of these down. Because I'm going to need fuel more than I'm going to need storage. I have a tendency of burning through resources really quickly. So, we'll do that. We'll do that. That, and there goes that. There we go. Awesome. CP540. Try an ESO. Yeah, that would. If I actually played ESO, I probably would set up some kind of event where we got everybody together. So, Soren, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, so I'm thinking that's going to be our supply depot for at least for now. And then one of the reasons, like I said, I'm moving stuff out over here is because if we open this up and there's any PvP action that goes on, or even just the NPCs, like the AI attack the base, they tend to not attack the cargo and fuel stuff. They tend to attack the production stuff. So this way we'll be able to keep it hopefully a little bit safer. Hi, Bob. Yeah, we have Bob. We just haven't put him in on the base yet. Which I'm probably going to add here in the near future. I may actually just slap one in right there. Now that it has been brought up. Let's see. That's front and rear. Left and right. Do I want to go that way? So it wants to be oriented that direction, right? Not that it really matters. Hey Zach, how you doing? Trial dungeons or regular dungeon questions. That's kind of cool. I mean, there's just so much you can do, like, for the games that are out right now, there's just so many options for things for people. Yeah, I mean, it really is a little bit of just everything for everybody. That's definitely not a bad thing. Okay. Now, before I finish doing that, I want to set you guys to a color that I do not want Bob building. Let's make it some just absolutely hideous color. No, that's not nearly hideous enough. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go lime green, right? Let's go set that to 88. Okay. And so we're gonna paint you guys. Ooh, that's hideous. It's green screen. Oh, man. There we go. It's green screen green. That's lit. Oh, horrible, horrible color. Let's get that out of there quickly. Oh. And so we're going to go tell Bob to ignore that color. Oh, where is my ignore color? Let's use ignore color. Really? Come on. We want the ugly color. 88, 100, 100. Let's do it we'll do it the easy way. It's fine. I always get those two options reversed. Alright, so that'll be our ignore color. Nice, it's always good to get the day off. Hey, Hail Tech, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I know, right? That's vibrant lime green. You'll never miss that pace. Alright, so... And the grind color, we actually... That one I usually set. Let's go. Yeah. And we usually do, I'm going to say 313, 100, 100. Yeah. I think that's a fairly well-known color set for grinding, for grind priority colors. We want 313, 100, 100. Alright, there you go. Okay. Okay, now we can finish welding this thing up. So I've actually built ships with like just ridiculous color schemes. I mean, there's actually an achievement in Space Engineers for it. If you have, I want to say it's like 20 different colors or 12 different colors on a single grid. And so I went through one day and just basically RNG'd the number. And so every block on the grid was a different color. It was absolutely horrible. Oh, all right. So we got all that. Okay, Bob. Bring it. Oh, you know what I needed before? Oh, that was... Yeah, see? Almost a bad thing. So... That's gonna be a horrible color. If Bob builds that out, you will know immediately. Alright, so let's go here. Let's take our sci-fi armor because we want that to be nice and pretty. There you go. And I'm not worried if Bob builds out the rest of the blocks under the bases, so it's not like I can't use those plates later if something happens. Alright, Bob. Go to work. He's going to be busy for a bit. Black Sheep 312. Very nice. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, man, it is just nice having an extra person, and even if it's the AI, just doing a little bit of welding for you. I still need to load the queue it up script for Bob. Basically, there's, for those who don't know, the build and repair mod has a script that you can run with it that allows Bob to queue up the things that he needs in order to finish his builds. Small steel tubes, which are actually, I think I have some iron in there. Should have some iron, I hope. Oh, I've got plenty of iron. Okay. Let's go in here. We're gonna do, I don't know, let's do like 500 of those. A wolf has found you. We're only getting one wolf. Man, we're getting like really low-key spawns lately. Woofed up. See? Such a good boy. Look at that. Yes. Brought me food. But yeah, so Bob is definitely one of the best things in Space Engineers interior plates. I need a bunch of those. Okay, so we're gonna go queue up. Let's see. Are you building any of this yet? No. Okay, so I'm guessing Bob is prioritizing this stuff. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 10, it's going to be 25, 35, so we'll say 40. Sound right? So let's go in here. We're going to say industrial assembler. We are going to go large block. And we're going to say pipe. And I want 2, 3, 4 of those. And yeah, we'll say 10 of those just because. Let's maybe clean up some of this. Kind of curious to see what we end up with for how much of this stuff we actually are going to need to use here. Alright. 7K iron, which I think is more iron than I have. I don't think I have 7K of iron. I've got 5K of iron. I got a K of silver though. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of quick mining. Here. Into the pit. The bog of eternal iron. Okay. Let's see here. As you know, I am trying to avoid doing as much mining as possible, but a little bit of mining isn't bad. And we have Bob now, so he should be picking that stuff up. Yes? Oh, because I don't have him set to fly mode yet. Alright. Mine a little bit more of this out. Okay. We'll go up, tell Bob to go to fly mode. So he'll pick those up. I forgot they fixed that bug. I guess it wasn't technically a bug, it was an oversight. Oh, let's see. Put you to fly mode. We want you to weld before grind. Actually, I want you to actually set grind before weld. I don't have anything marked for grinding, so it's not an issue. Oh, okay. Bob's babysitter? Yeah, I know, right? I got a call. Well, you know, I tend to get distracted, and we'll talk about other games too, so. Oh, the autocrafting LCD in Ices? Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I used to use, way back in the day, automatic inventory. That is the precursor to pretty much all of the automated inventory scripts. I think there was a couple of them around the same time. But that particular one was the one that I absolutely loved that for the longest time. And then things like Ices came out, and a bunch of the other ones came out, and Space Engineers made changes where some of the scripts no longer needed to be executed from programmable blocks, and some needed to be that weren't. And so that kind of killed some of the older scripts, unfortunately. But I'm glad to see some of the ones I guess has survived for as long as it has, because it is a bloody good script. Izzy's just a really good scripter. The stuff that comes out of that person, absolutely phenomenal. Right. You just need chair plates. So we are going to go in here. Industrial. Okay, so you are processing everything. What do you need? You need nickel. I think I have nickel. Nickel, 340. Really? Are you kidding me? Okay, where's my nickel mine? I swear. When it rains, it pours, right? Don't I have a nickel mine marked? I could swear I had a nickel mine mark. Maybe it's off over on the... Oop. Actually, I didn't want to check inventory. I got enough fuel to get out there and back. So, but yeah, just there's so many great scripts in the game, and it's unfortunate that so many scripts have to be great, because there are things that just basic functionality of space engineers that you expect. It just isn't there, and so you really have to expand out on some things. Yangzhou, how you doing? Is it Wanzhou? How do you pronounce that one? I'm assuming it's Wanzhou a bit. Alright, so let's grab cobalt. I do have a side mine over here. There we go. Grab this. Right, so being a little greedy, picking up some stuff, you know. That way we don't have to keep jumping in and out of the trade stuff. At least for right now. Gimme! Forgot to turn Bob's volume down. We're gonna hear him welding stuff up from across the planet. Of course, the base has gotten big enough that we can actually see it from the remote base, the remote mining points now. It's not as big as some of the bases where, you know, like that one lunar base that I built where you could see it from the Earth-like planet surface. The base was like 4 kilometers on a side or something like that. It was huge. And no, I will never build something that large again. I had done the planets. I think the planets were on a 25 kilometer instead of the 15 kilometer. And yeah, I was just like, well, you know, since we've made these things so much bigger, let's make bases bigger. It was just absolutely insane. So funny. Alright, so let's drop you into the industrial refinery. And that will get us our nickel. Okay, we should have enough materials now for Bob to weld this stuff up. Now, the thing that we do need is, you guys are large steel tubes. Wow, I didn't realize you took 80 tubes now. Okay, so I'm gonna need 240-ish, so we'll go ahead and make like 300 of those. Just because we can. Industrial assembler. And yeah, we'll have enough iron after it finishes processing everything out. Okay, so that gets us that stuff going. We need a vehicle for mining, and I'm thinking we're going to probably do another flyer for that. Mainly because of the fact that it's just easier, especially on planets. Well, I still need to fix that thing too, don't I? Actually, no, I think we're okay. We don't need increased propulsion. It's fine. Of course, we're a little lopsided there. All right. Okay, so let's let Bob do what he's going to do. Let's clean up some of the wreckage. I think we've got a bunch of it out there. Okay, so let's turn the thrusters on. And we've got nothing in cargo. Okay. Now we actually have a couple of vehicles that have crashed. I think Sems tried to pick a fight with IMDC and lost. But there's a couple of ships out here that were basically just scattered out across the ice. I cleaned some of it up already, but I want to pick up some of the debris that might still be out here, like that. I think that was just plates. I don't think there was anything major in that. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think that's just plates. Okay. Let's turn you on. I need to reset your volume too. There you go. Let's set you down to... let's go 10. We'll go 10. 10 is usually a good place for it. That way we know when he's working. Bob, you better not be stripping parts off my ship. Oh, I forgot to take out this. Ah, really? Alright, and we need you to be set to fly mode, please. We're going to have you grind before weld. And just let you take that stuff apart. Alright, so basically just cleaning up some of the PCU overload. So you are... There's some things in the hole over there, I believe. There's definitely some parts out there on the ice. Let's help Bob out here a little bit. So let's head back this way now. You know, we've got to be good stewards for the planet, right? Clean up our mess. And the mess the mess left by others, I guess. So let's see if we can find a little bit more debris over here. And basically we're just letting Bob grind down the neutral stuff. There we go. There we go. See, I don't let Bob do all the work. I do some of it sometimes. Okay, so we actually have a bit of debris up here, which may or may not still be, you know, self-directed. Let's bring our radar in just a little bit. We're going to bring it into like 500 meters. Because I think it's actually... I think this hyena shot something down. Or if not, you know, we can steal the hyena too. It's fine. It's all good either way, right? Intergalactic space dibs, I believe, is it's a good policy to live by. As long as it's not my stuff getting space dibbed. Let's see if we're going to get hit with the faction on this one. 'Cause sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Oh. Alright. Let's turn on. Where is it at? Grind neutral blocks. Come on, Bob. You can do it. There he goes. Come back here. Oh. Poor little grid. Oh. Such a great thing. Look, I found small grid. So I always try to be careful with these because some of these vehicles actually have warheads built into them to keep you from pirating them. So one of the benefits of Bob is that, well, he ignores most of that crap, so. Are you picking up the reactors? You should be picking up the reactors for us. Yes, I just don't understand where his priorities are. Because even when you set... Let's go in here really quick. Because even when you go in here and you set what his priorities are supposed to be for, like, grinding. Let's see, you are welding. Okay, so for grinding purposes... Something just exploded. Armor is always the lowest priority, right? So if I put armor all the way up the top, it prioritizes it. If I put it all the way at the bottom, it prioritizes it. Like, if I turn it off, it still sometimes grinds it. Nothing like picking up a little bit of free material. Well, semi-free material. What exploded? Hopefully that wasn't anything like related to our base that actually exploded a while ago. Let's go in here. Here, I'll help put you out your misery. Taking the wheels. Man, that is cold-hearted, Bob. Just taking those wheels off that guy. Let's grab one of those. It's fine. Go ahead and throw some meat into the belly as well. Of course, that coffee doesn't really do much for you, does it? Gives you a little bit of water, but let's see if the cola does any better. Oh, the cola does much better. There we go. Sorry, little Hydra. We need the parts. All right. Okay, so I do feel kind of bad because Bob doesn't worry about faction. Bob just says, your stuff is mine. Now, see, one of the reasons why I don't feel too bad about this is because if you get too close to the bases, the unaligned bases, they'll strip your stuff too. It's like, I had a rover next to one of the neutral bases that had a Bob on it, which had multiple Bobs on it, and it stripped my wheels. In the time it took to drive past, my wheels were gone. And just basically left me up on blocks, and then it started slowly consuming the rest of the ship. It's just like, you have got to be kidding me. But So I don't feel too bad about it. You know, it works both ways. You just have to remember not to get too close to the ships with the bobs on them, or the bases with the bobs on them. So the vanilla stuff you don't have to worry about, but it's the custom bases when you add in any of the the additional hostels and things like that. It comes into play a lot more. All right. Now, is the only thing left armor blocks? It looks like there's a timing block in there. If Bob will take that timer block out. Do we have a... Oh, we have an unknown coming in, like, basically directly on top of us. So. Alright, let's go see what you got. Anything good? Come to Panda. Boop. Hey, got a leopard rifle. I think I only have like 5 of those. Alright. There we go. Ah, missed it. Ah. Yes, I know I can match speed with it, but that is dangerous when you're doing this stuff. Now, you know what? Just come to a rest. There we go. Give me your parts. All of them. Alright. You've got some electronics or something in there. There we go. And we can drop all of this stuff off into the cargo. I mean, all this can go in here. Okay. Not too worried. You know what? Since I do feel a little bad about it, here, I'll take a small faction hit. No, timing box didn't hit faction. Interesting. All right. I tried. Okay. All right. So let's go see if there is still a giant cluster of ice down here somewhere that is in need of claiming. There it is. Turn our headlights on. Not that we really need it. You know? Come on. There you go. Did Bob grab our ice for us yet? Oh. There it is. How much ice is in there? Actually, you know what? I'm wondering 500k. How much? So that 500k off of that ship. Alright, I think we're gonna go strip some more ships then. How much ice did you picking up, dude? Holy crud. Okay, so let's do a little bit of inventory control here. Let's get this stuff out of here. There. Okay. I think that's more than enough ice for right now. Let's head over here. We're gonna see if Vulture has any parts for us. Hey man, we gotta liberate parts, right? This way we don't have to go mining. What I'll probably end up doing is building an actual combat vehicle at some point, and we'll go do this the slightly more legitimate way. Oh, there's a base there. That's one of those things. Got to be careful because, like I said, those bases, they like to strip parts from you just as much as you like to strip parts from them. Wow, that thing is just crazy on fire now. Wonder if the Bob got taken out. We should go see if the Bob got taken out. There. But yeah, so this was a Sims tower. This was actually one of the towers that we were doing some trading in with really early on. We're like, oh, you know, they had, I think, tools, and actually had quite a bit of like materials that we could use. But Sims being Sims decided to pick a fight. Alright, so let's do that. And while you're pulling that stuff apart, so this usually has, okay, so yeah, somebody came back and nuked this thing. There's usually a bob on, I think right there, on that second tank. Just make sure though, because I don't want to come over here and start taking this thing apart and have it basically strip our ship for. Oh, look, looks like it's gone. Okay. I think we're gonna have to come by and clean this thing up, get some free parts out of it. You've never had Bob on NPC before? Yeah. So if you're using things like the what is the extended? I can't remember the name of that mod now. It's extended encounter mod. That's a framework that will allow you to add new vehicles in various capacities. Yeah. Right, and then the mod authors can actually use that framework to give a consistent build experience, I guess would be a way. So basically what happens is if you're using that mod, what it will do is that if you build things with particular elements or components on the ship, if those mods are found in the server, it'll add them. So the things like if you're using I don't know what, the Reavers mod or the Orcs corruption mod, the PvE corruption stuff, the corruption AI, all of those things, if you've got modded weapons in, it may use some of the modded weapons. If you've got shields, the vehicles can have shields on them. They'll have bobs on them if you have it. Corruption is mean because it will actually target specific, like the hostile AI. They have a hacker bot that will target mods. So if you have shield mods or bob, it'll turn them on and basically have it do just random things. Hey John, how you doing? Sir Biniam, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Not sure how long we're gonna be hanging out today, but we'll be around for a little bit. But yeah, so when you start playing around with some of the encounter mods, it's like there's so much stuff that can happen. Yeah, add shields, they get shields. And the idea is that basically for that particular framework is that they want to make it balanced, or at least try to keep it a little bit more balanced. So what'll happen is basically anything you have access to, they have access to. And some of the mods, the AI will have access to things like weapons that you don't normally have access to. Like the Orcs, I think, had a weapons mod pack for a while that some of them would not show up in your build menu, but were available for the AI for weapons placements. So if you have like the Orcs weapons enabled, there's like 2 or 3 weapons in there that aren't normally available to players on the build menu. But if you add the Orcs mod in as well for the Orc ships, they get the weapons and you don't. I don't know if that was changed or not. It's been a while since I've used the actual Orcs weapons mod. The Orcs mod by itself is just brutal. You put in bob and shields, and some of the Orc ships will spawn with shields on top of everything else that they get. I'm not worried about the wolves. We have enough meat, and I am able to fly, so wolves are not a concern at this point. Yeah, see, there's a shield generator on this ship that Bob is now taking apart. Yeah, so, oh, he just grabbed it. Did we get any shield emitters? Oh, we got 3 shield emitters from that. Nice. Alright. We need a few more of those. So things like the tower over here actually had shields on it as well. Unfortunately, the shield generator was one of the first things that got taken off of that tower. Alright, so there's a bunch of Sims stuff over there. We're gonna avoid Sims for a bit. Hey, look, Bob put our shield emitter online, or our shield control panel is up and running. Okay, so let's head back to the base. And I think we'll turn Bob off here in a second. There he is. We want you to be a toggle on off. And we're gonna head over that supply crate. I don't remember if that thing's got defenses on it or not. I don't think it does. I think it has turrets on the interior of it. I don't remember if there's exterior turrets on it though. Let's head this way. We'll see if turn Bob off. Let's reduce our power overhead as much as possible. We'll come in this way. I guess we'll know really quickly if it's got turrets because we're kind of within range of them. Of course, it's not shooting at us, so let's go this way. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll park over on one of these ingot sellers and they'll have parts for us and they'll just be like, here you go. Here, we'll fix your ship for you. You know, Bob's friendly, right? Alright. Let's head around this way. A little bit below the curvature here, so we are actually somewhat descending. Buying parts, selling ingots. You're selling ingots. Selling ingots is always a good thing because it's just like we might be able to buy something useful. Wouldn't mind seeing some platinum or uranium show up on there. Platinum because I need to make the shield emitters. And we've got a couple of thruster components that I could break down. Oh, it's a wall base. This thing is massive. Hopefully it doesn't shoot me down. I mean, technically it's neutral, but I saw a friendly waypoint over there. So there's a row beacon over here, but that was an antenna over there. Row antenna, landing site, huh? Alright, so I don't know how many people have seen this place before. If you ever get on the hostile side of the guys from Sims, you will find these things all over the place. And they are rather brutal, because they actually do have a shield on them. I don't have my shield enabled, so we should be okay. But yeah, multiple minigun turrets, rocket turrets in the cardinal locations, and then the ship or the central tower where all your trading and everything happens. Looks like the shield's offline. all of this stuff is just like ridiculously overpowered. Right. There's the shields. Let's bring this thing down. I don't know if it... wrong way. Okay, how close am I? Not too close. Okay. Can I actually link in here? Yep. Oh, that hurts. Okay. So we'll do that. Why did that sound like... Alright. Better not be trying to steal anything off my ship, Bob. Right. Take a look in here. Alright. Your contracts. And store. Okay. Got some cobalt in here. Let's see what we got. Let's go by price here. Oh, they are selling uranium. Look at that. No platinum though. I could probably buy a little. We have 500k to drop off as well. I've entered the wrong amount. Oh, I left that money even though. Dang it. I left the money in the cockpit. Helps if I do that. There we go. 509k to drop off at the market. Okay. Oh, there we go. And how much does that leave us? 484. And get all of that out of our inventory because we can. Alright, and then what are we buying here? I don't know if we're buying any of that. That's kind of expensive right now. 1.1. 10 units is going to be, you know, a million. Just shy of a million. Alright. Let's go see if the guys on the other side have anything good for us. So if we go as an unknown signal, let's go over here and see what this base is looking like. We may get some, of course, with the signal dropping in and out, that tells me it's probably been raided, and most likely by the SEMS guys. That does look like there's some fire coming off of there. Maybe not. Maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. The base looks like it's in pretty good shape. Do we have... I think I have my O2 turned off, don't I? There we go. So they're like, why am I running out of hydrogen? Alright, so coming in for a landing. Let's see what we got going on here. That should be pretty close. Yeah? So we can actually turn our thrusters off here. All right, and let's see if we've got anything worth grabbing. Nope. Why do I see a SEMS? So remember what I just said about Sims basically attacking everything? Yeah, you're about to see that firsthand, I think. The problem is my ship is on this base. Yep, he's heading right here. Okay, we need to get that out. Why is my autopilot enabled? Autopilot should not be enabled. And as I said, we're gonna get the hell out of there. But yeah, there you go. Enemies with shields. Yep. Gonna be one of those nights. Can't really see anything. That's the only thing I don't like about this particular rover cockpit. Alright, let's set this thing down. Alright, well, he's nuking the base. Oh, nothing here. Conveyors. Autopilot's there. Hey, not my base, right? Alright, I'm gonna go this way now. Let's go check all of these guys, make sure. I think I was on the wrong, yeah, I was on the wrong inventory before. Alright, no worries. Can I open that? Oh, I can. Nice. Anything in here worth it? You know, some stuff we can break down, some stuff we can sell. That's all still access denied. Yeah. That's the toilet. I've already searched that, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, look. You know what? I'm going to take them just because I can break them down. Oh, do I want all of those? I think I do. It's a free parts, man. Do 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 do. Okay. All right, heading downstairs. Let them deal with each other. Oofta. Nope. Poor engineer. Thankfully, it was not us. Okay. See here. Hey, look, more stuff to liberate. All right, we're going back this way now. Things are popping around us there. You can hear with it. And out we go. Well, that's one thing I guess we won't be trading with. Alright, unfortunately. Hey, some ammo though. Alright. So we're gonna just come back over here. Like I said, space dibs works, right? Let's see. We can Drop off all of that stuff. Drop off all of this. I mean, all of that's gonna get dropped off. There we go. He just leave it to Sims to pick a fight. All right. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, and the Sims guys are kind of brutal. Like I said, they just seem to really enjoy going after anything that you try to interact with. But you see how you have all that Sims stuff over there? So if you buy and sell with Sims, you can build your faction up with them. And once they go friendly, like probably 2/3 of the AI will go hostile to you. But, you know, gives you another trading partner. All right. Okay, you look like you're just one of the little... Look, another Sims drone coming in. Alright. Let's go grab some stuff here. So we will we'll get tied up with those guys eventually. I just don't know if we're gonna go friendly with Sims or not yet. Sure. Didn't find anything. Okay. That's okay. We get some good. We get some goodies out of it. All right. So we get that. Cut this in half so that the cleanup script will clean this stuff up, and we out. Okay. So I can get rid of that crash site. We don't need that anymore. It's all good. Okay, so there's the row. There's Sims. And so basically, because the AI got spawned so close to the to Sims, Sims spawned a military response. All right, so let's head this way. Which I'm not sure Sims is actually going to try and attack the Keen base, which is that row waypoint up ahead. I don't think they're crazy enough to do that, but they might be. Alright, so let's head this way. He's buying parts. Let's see, where's our landing point? There it is. Looks like we've got 3 landing bays on this side. Okay, so let's see if we can get over there. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We just watched Sims nuke one of the the NPC factions. I was over there looking for stuff to buy, and it was like, hey, I see Sims coming in. I think it's time to leave. But otherwise, not too bad. I still haven't put all the thrusters back on this ship yet. But we will. We will at some point. Alright, so let's get there so we can turn those off. And let's see what you got for sale. We got some elite stuff. He's selling some gold, cobalt. was actually selling ice, surprisingly. Let's see what they're paying the most for. Medical components. Not really buying anything that I want to sell him. The medical components wouldn't be bad to sell. I mean, we've got the resources to make them. How many is he buying? He's buying metal grids. So, what is that? Like 4 million if I bring him 1,000 grids. Because we actually have the material for it. We could produce these. Maybe. So we get... let's go see how much material we can make. I mean, that's basically all that's going to be, and... Ooh, Sims has lost a tower there. Interesting. What do you need to fix it? Oh, he's lost 2 towers. Yeah, what do you need to fix these? I may actually have that stuff on me. Let's see, do we have it? I just don't have the girders. Where are the girders out on the line? Okay. And you need basically the same thing. Alright. Let's see if... Yeah. So the girders are baked. This is the only thing I don't have. We'll bring some girders back and we'll fix this guy up. Yeah, he's got some material here that I'm interested in trading for. There you go. Which is good, you know. Alright, so let's go in here. We're going to drop off that to refill really quickly. Alright. So let's get our thrusters turned on. We're going to disengage that. Come on. Come on. Oh, really? That's what I hate about the NPC factions, is they have the magnetic thing turned on. So, yeah. Getting off of those things are not always easy. Do I ever do open world play with friends? Yes, I do actually. I haven't hosted one in a while, and I may do one after the new year. Mainly just because of they take a lot of time to get everything set up and organized. But we'll probably do a community event coming into the new year. I actually have a Space Engineer server that I haven't been using, so I'll probably configure that up. But yeah, we do. So if there's enough interest for it, let me know. You know, maybe I'll put a poll up on the community channel and see what everyone thinks. Okay, let's get in here. And I've entered the safe zone. I went to the... Yeah. Doesn't have the same ring when you safe zone as the danger zone, right? There we go. And we can turn that off. Okay. Let's see what you guys are selling now. Store. Oh, the hauler. He's got the 980 hauler. Man. Alright. We may have to do some serious construction stuff here. So if we can bring... What? Actually, if we can build 25 of the medical components and 1,000 grids, the metal grids, I think we can do something with that. Alright, so he's buying explosives, which I might be able to do. Reactor components I definitely can do. Man, see, that's what I want to see for a mod. If we've got any of the modders out there for space engineers, I want to see a mod where you start trading with a company with one of the waypoints, and they'll have things that you can sell to them. And if you basically, as you provide the components, they upgrade. So if, like with this one where he's looking for reactor components, if I provide it the reactor components, the next time I come back, maybe he has a large reactor online or something like that. I think it'd be really cool if we could figure out a way to make that work in Space Engineers. I mean, under the scenario system, you probably could, but I'm wondering if we can do an open world mod that would actually allow us to do something like that. He's actually buying fruits and veg. Nice. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking if we can get, 20 or 30 million, maybe come over and buy something like that and get us off planet. Alright, so that means we can do this, we can do that, we can get the hell out of here. Okay. And then Sems has a beacon over by us now, which is interesting. I do wonder if Sems tried to hit this guy, hit the NPC base, and hit the shield. Gesundheit. Let's head this way. Maybe do a little bit of cleanup and then figure it out. But yeah, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll work around the system here, see if we can get the materials together, get some money going, and use the in-game economy to buy a ship. And we're going to buy a big ship. See, what I really want to do is get like 200 million and then buy one of the like the big red ship. That thing is awesome, but I don't think I can build it. I don't think I can buy it on the planetary stations on the Earth-like planet. I think I have to go either into one of the orbital docks or one of the basically the easy start planets. So Sims is over there. We're heading back to our place. I mean, out of the places that I've crashed in this game, I'd say this is one of the nicer ones. She got lucky. I'm really surprised we came down as close as we did to the lakes. I thought for sure we were going to end up in the Badlands. So let's go this way. Let's see if anything comes up on radar. Let's take our radar out to 2,500 is usually a pretty good range. Definitely got stuff down below us here. I see flames on the ground. That would be where we're heading. All right. Let's see how. All right, Bob. Clean up the mess for us. Oh, that was one of those. Okay, so both of them are below us. Ah, I see. There's some debris over there in the distance. So we'll let Bob take care of this stuff. While Bob's dealing with that. Of course, it'd be my luck that Bob or the ship explodes under me. And so who the hell were you fighting? Oh, you know what? This is Junkers. Looking at the color scheme, that was a Junkers drone. So Sims went after the salvage pirates. Yeah. Yeah, the Junkers used the rusted red and like yellowish orange colors, and then this isn't Sims. This is no, maybe this is Sims. I don't think it is though. I think it's Ember. Alright, so we'll grind some of this down. Hey man, free blocks are free blocks. It's iron I didn't have to mine. These are where these kinds of craft are where I've been pulling my ion thrusters out of. The thruster components. Because we had one of these, actually had two of these now crash on the ice near our base. Let's break some of this down a little bit. And so we're getting a bunch of salvage, like a bunch of scrap out of here, not just the plates. Which is fun. I actually don't mind that. Because I can melt that down, make some more stuff out of it. Mainly just trying to clean up the world a little bit. We have enough crap floating around in here, and I tend to build large things, so every little bit helps. So if we do, can I pass any of this stuff back there? Oh, I can. Okay. Some of it at least. It's the small stuff, right? Ooh, that's a whole lot of wolves. We'll let the wolves follow us. And so there's some sim stuff over there. See if anything else pops up on our radar here. On the way back to base, like I said, I know that there's another crater like right over here by the edge of the mountains. But you can see all the distortions where things have hit or I've been mining. The really small ones like this, where stuff has crashed, and all of the stuff over by that base off to our left, that's all crashes. Right. Let's go this way. Hey, Jago, no problem, man. Glad we could help. Alright. And then, like I said, this guy... Let's see what we got over here. I don't know if we actually have anything over here worth salvaging anymore, because I think it's just plates. Yeah, it's just plates. I'm not going to worry about the plates. I'll come over and basically break this thing down so that the cleanup scripts will grab it. I'm not going to say no to free material if it's there, but let's go see if our base Bob has finished our construction. Oh wait, I need to turn our Bob off here. Okay, there we go. Because I don't have him set up with the ignore. We'll have him flying in and he'll start fixing everything. I was like, no, 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 don't do that. All right. Let's go here. And that should be... should be pretty close. How are we looking? That's pretty close. Wasn't too far off, just a little bit. Alright, so we can go like that, and like that. And then we'll set those to recharge, turn off our ship lights, and it's pulling all sorts of crap out for us. We're gonna grab the stuff that Bob threw in here for us. Oh, look, I actually ended up with some other explosives. Alright, so if we grab that, this is all stuff that I'm going to need to move, which is fine. Oh, iron. Alright, empty, and now we can just bulk dump stuff over here. Uranium. We'll see if anything pulls out of there. Actually, let's go cargo. We're gonna set this one to just this grid, and we're gonna have all the stuff. Basically, we're just gonna empty everything out of here. Alright, so we have a bunch of stuff done. Oh, look at you, look at you. You are completely welded up. We have tanks. We have lots and lots of tanks. Okay. Which means we can start planning our next ship build. Because I think what I'm going to do is I have no steel plates. All right, let's try that again. So I think what we're going to end up doing is building out 2 more. Yeah, find some plates. I know I have plates. I just had them. Nope. Bob stole all of my plates. He's welding up the landing pad area. Right, so there's iron there. Is that really all the iron I have? 2K. Oh, no, there's a bit more. And a little bit more. Hey, I've got 4K iron. Great. Let's do... I'll queue it up. I know I'm not going to get them all. Ah, crud. I just need a few plates. Come on. Just a few. A couple more. There we go. Okay. And then, plate. Let me grab like 20 of those. Because what I'm thinking here is we go like so. That gets us there, and then that'll bring us our walkway around, at least out to this point. And we're going to add a couple more hydrogen tanks. And so what I'm thinking here is we do 2 more of these. We'll pipe these in. And then behind this, we'll put in the oxygen tanks. And what I'm going to do for the oxygen tanks is I'm just going to do a row of 3. And then we're going to build up so that they'll be a little bit taller than these guys. And then we'll get all of that piped in. But I think I'll do that off camera. And I think we're going to call this one here because, well, I've got some stuff I got to get done this afternoon. Oh, right on, Jago. Good luck if you do. Yeah, holidays are busy for everybody, man. So, but I'm going to thank everybody for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. We got some stuff done. We got to see, you know, the AI attacking each other. That's always fun. Thankfully, they're not attacking us right now. Oh, we'll see how it all plays out. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic evening. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you back here next time for a little bit more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Let's hop in here. Actually, let's get a drink. We're gonna grab a tea. These things are awesome. There we go. Hop in here and time to call it a night.